Welcome to my channel. My name is Terry and I'm a cash stuffer from Botswana, and this is Terry Budgets. On this channel I do cash stuffings, budgeting, planning, and all things money related. So I'm on a journey to financial freedom. I'm going to do a check-in, but this is the second time I'm doing this video, so as you'll see in the planner. So let me just explain this quickly because I was supposed to be doing this. So what I do with my groceries, okay, no, I shouldn't have done this. What I do with my groceries is the meat, I keep the balances, but everything else, the balance is in the actual envelope because I've got trackers there. So what I do is I've got a booklet that I carry with me. From that booklet, I come and I add onto here, and then I use these to do my weekly check-ins. Now, I know it looks like a lot of work, but for me, it's worth it. It's made all the difference. So for groceries, we spent only 199 because, like I said, I'm doing this for the second time. So the first time I did this, that's when I wrote everything in. So now, since it's a planner, I can't go and use a separate page. Before, when I didn't have a planner, it was a file, I would just take another page and redo the video. But here we go. And then there was an issue with meat last week. I stuffed 300 pula into my wallet. If you saw my previous video, you'd see that. Okay, so I stuffed 300 pula, but my envelope, there's no money in there, and I didn't buy meat. I even called my husband and I asked him, did we buy meat? Maybe I forgot we didn't buy meat. So I don't know what happened to this 300 pula. What most probably happened, because I had a Motelo meeting, I probably used it for something and I was going to return it. And now I can't remember. I can't, because I baked a cake and the ingredients, my mother-in-law reimbursed me the money, and I had used the money from my personal spending. So I don't understand where this 300 pula, I probably used it for something. I'll remember, but I write down every single expense. So this one is just, I don't understand what happened. I know, it wasn't stolen or anything, but I can't remember. I can't, and it's so frustrating, but we move on. I also spent money on, there's this money that it is weekly spending, because he wants me to track his spending. And then yesterday he wanted me to buy some stuff for him for 370, or they cost 370. So the total of the 370 and 450 is 820. Then we sent my son money, total of 700 pula. Now he went to our house because we're struggling to find a tenant. So he's staying in that house for a while. We were installing the alarm and just doing a few things. So he's there. So we had to settle him in. We had to, buy him food and all of that. So hence the 700 pula. And then I managed to buy my beauty stuff, my face stuff and makeup and lipstick. So it was just lipstick. The total is 680. And I ended up buying L'Oreal. And I cashed in on you buy 3 items and then you get the cheapest one free. So the face wash and the serum and the moisturizer, I got the face wash for free because the face wash was cheaper. It was the cheapest one. So I'm very happy about that. I bought everything that I needed. I even bought a rose water. Is it rose water thing? Yeah. So it was a good day for shopping. And today, I'm doing my cash stuffing today on the 9th because today's Thursday. On tomorrow, on Friday, or maybe even today, I might travel. Because my sister-in-law is in hospital. They wanted to do emergency surgery on her. She's got some stomach issues. They wanted to do emergency surgery last night, but it was postponed to this morning. Her phone is not going through. We don't know what's going on. But hopefully, they did manage to get into surgery this morning. And I just have to, my husband is at work. He's held up at work, so I'm going to go there to just see how she's doing. So I don't know if I'll be traveling today or tomorrow, but definitely I will be traveling. And I don't know if I'm going to stay the night or I'm going to come back the same day. We still have to find out. And then yesterday I also saw the doctor. It was just a review. But we were checking my cholesterol levels, and thank God it's all good. So thank God it's all good. There's no problems there. So I paid just the 20 pula for the review, and I bought water, and that's it. So that was as short as my check-in was. I didn't do a lot of spending, but if I can just, usually I do this and then I sort of reflect and look at how my spending was in the month and how what's going to be different in the following week and all of that. So my son, I kind of understand. I don't think we'll be sending him money the rest of the month, or that was the plan. And then I'm already over budget with the kids, but that's fine. And I know that Zakes is also going to want money somewhere here when his allowance money finishes, and that's fine. We've budgeted for that. And then me, I'm not going to be buying my face stuff for a while, and that's it for my weekly check-in. And so tomorrow, today is my brother's birthday. Tomorrow I have to make sure I've got 250 in my account, so that when FNB gets his money, it's they find money there. So I even wrote here meat (?) 300 pula, because anyway, moving on. It's not that big of a deal. I know I use it on something. So now I'll be doing my cash stuffing. So the previous 2 of my videos, I totally forgot to count the money. So today I'm going to remember. It's 200, 400, 600. This is how much I'll be stuffing into my wallet. 600, 700, 800, 900, and then 1,000, 1,150, 1,190, 1,200. So I'll be cash stuffing 1,200 into my wallet. So I just took out my envelopes because I didn't want this video to be long. It was supposed to be a very short one today. So into groceries, I'll be putting in 200 this week, and meat gets 300. We did have a lot of meat in the fridge, but I want to just do a bit of a restock, because my husband takes food to work. So one of the reasons we buy meat every week and not just in bulk, because someone would be wondering, why don't you just buy meat in bulk? We live in a village, and the electricity here sometimes we can go for 2 days without electricity. So what would we do with all that meat in the fridge? So it's just a good idea to keep a manageable amount, because even if when we don't have electricity, we can just go and buy ice, put it in a cooler and put the meat. But if you've got like a whole lot of meat, what are we going to do? So that's kind of why. And then I have a 50 pula left over from last week. So let me just put it here. I think I'll reallocate that, and then I'll give myself 100 pula for the week. 100 pula really works. I think a 50 pula, I was just setting myself up for failure. And then I've got household. I'm trying to keep this money to buy a kettle. So I think I'll put it here. I'll just reallocate after I do the envelopes. And then I'm giving myself another 50 just for things like a sponge, or I get into Pep and I see something that I like for the kitchen. I want to have that on hand. Be kind. I've got a 10 pula. I'm going to keep it in there, and I'm just going to give myself another 10 pula for the week. Just when an opportunity comes to give. Mostly this money I use for the guys at the petrol station. After they, do my windscreen or something, I just like to thank them with that. And then I've got 60 pula in here for my car wash, because since I'm traveling, I don't think I've got time to take my car to the car wash, but I might take it this afternoon. But I just want to have that on me in case I do. And then this is not getting anything, but miscellaneous is getting 20 pula. Mostly what I do with this miscellaneous money is I buy water. I mostly buy water. with this money. And then some 5 or 10 pula change, I'll just put it in the black tax challenge. So that's my envelopes, my wallet done. So let me just reallocate this money real quick before I forget. So for the money from the household, I'm going to put it into home, because like I said, I want to buy a kettle. Kettles are around 500 pula. So 50, 150, 170, 190, 210. I might just cash flow this, the kettle. I don't know. I'll see what to do. And this 50 pula, I went and I bought lipstick, and I bought the wrong color. It's not the red that I want. It's not like electric red. It's more brown on the darker side, because I've got really dark lips, so I really need dark makeup. So they didn't have the red that I wanted, so I just bought that one. So I'm just going to try and get money for the red, because they said they had stock coming. So that is that. So this money here is going, to my husband. So he gets 450 for the week, but he also wanted money for car wash. So this 70 plus for his car wash, and this is his weekly spending. So all in all, he's got 520 this week. This he does with whatever he pleases. Just told him the red binder, whatever you want, the red binder first, flap. Oh, I will be traveling. I don't know if I'll be traveling after this video, or I'm going to be traveling tomorrow morning. But one thing I know is that ever since I became a budgeter, I automatically became a planner. Because when you're planning for your money, when you've got random trips like this, there's petrol, and then there's probably food where I'm going. So I've got to figure out, where am I getting that money from? Because if I swipe, every single money that I've got has been given a job. Sinking funds, that's why these are important. Every single money has been given a job. So if I go and spend money now, I've got to know where that money is coming from, because the money is obviously going to come from somewhere. So that's why I like, when I travel, I like to travel knowing how much I've got, with a plan of how much I'm going to spend. And then if I spend more than what I thought I'd spend, I also, have to have a backup plan for that. So I've got this envelope. This envelope is for random travel. Just random, like this. This is like a random travel. I did not plan for this travel, for this trip, but here it is. And I've only got 120 pula in here. So I've got to put this to good use. And also miscellaneous is for stuff like this, when when you got a trip like this and it's something you didn't plan for. That's why miscellaneous is there. And so this made me realize I really need to be putting more into miscellaneous and travel, because with the prices of petrol nowadays. And then I've got a petrol fund here. I leave the money in the bank, but I always like to have like 100 pula in here. So I'm gonna have to use this money, because I like to swipe petrol just for F&B points. And what else? Okay, I think I've got a miscellaneous envelope in here as well. Yes, got a miscellaneous envelope. So I'm getting 100 pula for miscellaneous. So let me see how much I managed to get. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 60. So 360. So this is how much I managed to get for this trip, but it's hardly enough. So I think I'm going to need about 500 pula for petrol. So because out of here I got 200 pula for petrol, I'm going to put it in here, and then I'll put petrol for 400 pula, and then this will be any top up of fuel that I need, but I will swipe 400 pula. So I will have used 600 if I use all of this. So this 400 pula I'll get from one of my sinking funds. I don't know which one, but I'll keep you posted. And then takeaways, I eat out, but I don't eat from Bonando's. I'm very cheap. So I buy from the ladies. A plate is normally like 50 pula or so. So this is I think maybe enough for a drink. It's around 40 pula. Some say 35 if it's just Jota Stwana, you know, no spices. So I've got 150 for takeaways. I think this should be okay. But I will be staying at her house, so there will be food in the house. But this is just in case. I hope I don't have to use this. And then I think I don't have any money for myself. I don't think I'll be doing anything. This is just the giving, probably at the petrol station, like I said. So me, I don't think I'll need money for anything, really. But if I need to buy anything, I'll probably swipe and then I'll unstuff my binders. So that is my video, guys. I hope I'm inspiring someone to maybe start their journey here in Botswana, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and share with that one Motswana if you share with that one other Motswana, you know, because I've got a TikTok, and on my TikTok I'm always getting people, you know, asking questions, people just wanting to know more about budgeting. So maybe someone might actually learn something from my version of cash stuffing. So just watch my previous video, guys. I'll try and link them on this video, just on the description, down on the description. Just watch some of my videos and just let me know what you think, and comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.